I'm just going to have to go head on and say it. Imogene positioned Perfect in front of her and rested her hands on the child's shoulders. When this child here was born, I wanted a girl. Because you remember, I always wanted girls. I just didn't have none. You boys was fine and all, but I needed me a girl. Someone I could dress up and make feel pretty. You know what I mean. She tried to smile, but no one smiled in return. So I did, well, I did something that I suppose I shouldn't have done. Okay, I lied. I told y'all the child was a girl, but it wasn't. It was a boy. Gus stood and inched forward in slow motion. I needed me a girl, Gus. Can't you understand that? Every mother wants a girl. It's a woman's dream. You saying you did what, Imogene Peace? Oh, Gus, honey, listen. I know this don't make much sense to you right now, but you just got to try to understand where I was then. I ain't understanding nothing you saying, woman. I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen like this. Everything just got so out of hand. Gus lifted Perfect's bowed head and for the first time saw his own reflection. You lying to me, Imogene. You lying to me. My baby girl ain't no boy. Do you think I'd lie about something like this, man? Gus turned to Perfect. Honey, you my little girl. You gonna always be my little girl. And ain't nothing gonna change that. Gus, stop it. Stop it. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you I lied. I lied to you. I lied to everybody when this child was born because I needed me a girl. I mean, I guess I should have known it couldn't last forever, but still Gus slapped Imogene so hard the boys gasped. Now, I don't know what you have done, Imogene Peace, but this right here, he pointed to the child, this ain't no boy. It is, Gus. Oh, God. I didn't know it would do this to you. I never knew you even wanted a girl. I wanted a girl the damn day you told me I had one. Now, I don't know why you done gone and cut off her hair and why she got on them crazy looking clothes. Because he's a boy, Gus. I'm trying to tell you, he's a boy. Gus's eyes watered, his mouth quivered. All right, Imogene. If what you're telling me is true, then you prove it to me right now. Oh, no, honey. I can't do that. I'm just telling you. Oh, no, don't tell me nothing, Imogene. I said you prove it to me and you do it now. Honey, the only way you know for sure. Suddenly he turned to Perfect. Take off them clothes. Oh, no, honey, no. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't embarrass him in front of his brothers. He just ain't ready for nothing like that. I said take off them clothes. Imogene reached to assist, but Gus wouldn't allow it. Not you. You. Say he's a boy, let him do it himself. Perfect submitted, dropping his overalls to the floor. Only his underwear remained. Gus thought he saw a bulge, but he was still unsatisfied. Take them off too! Oh, Gus, honey, no, don't do this. Oh, God, don't do this. Not in front of the boys. Take him outside or take him back in the barn or somewhere, but just don't. You shut the hell up, Imogene! Perfect sobbing returned as he lowered his underwear to his ankles. When Gus saw the truth, he screamed, oh, God, no, no, and crumbled to his knees. The brothers looked on in disbelief. I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If I could do it all over again, honey, I'd do it different. I swear I would. Baby, I know you're upset, but can you just please just try to understand? But Gus didn't understand. Instead, he lunged at Imogene before Arthur Lee could restrain him. He smacked her 3 or 4 times with his thick, rough hands and pinned her neck to the floor. What you do this for? You ain't got no right to do nobody like this. What the hell is wrong with you, Imogene Peace? You didn't have to do this child like this. Imogene squirmed upon the floor in breathless agony. Perfect had closed his eyes once he removed his underwear and never knew it was Mr. who had replaced them. And finally, Gus sat panting in the middle of the living room floor. A boy. A boy. A boy. A boy. All these years, I've been kissing a little boy. Mr. escorted Perfect to the sofa and wiped his face with a ball of tissue. Shh. Just be quiet. It's gonna be all right after a while. Just don't say nothing right now. Just be quiet. Perfect nodded. His uneven, partially straight, stubby hair made him look as though he'd been in a brawl and lost badly. wedged between Mr. and King Solomon, who kept looking at him sympathetically. Perfect watched Imogene crawl into the bedroom and kick the door closed behind her as the reigns of 48 began. And Perfect knew he wasn't beautiful anymore. His brother's energies convinced him that now he was ordinary, simple, common, just like any other boy. It was strange to Perfect how his world had shifted without his consent. He didn't feel safe like he once did in his brother's presence. Sitting on the sofa shivering with his head practically touching his knees, he felt his previous life ooze away as his brothers ushered him into a more harsh, less sympathetic reality. And they did all of this without Perfect uttering a word. Usually when she cried, someone held her and loved her. But now Arthur Lee's normally protective gaze would be replaced with something far more corrective, so Perfect trembled and covered his mouth. What he really wanted was to run and hide in his mother's bosom, but he knew that wasn't an option anymore. Who would touch and hold him now? Usually when he cried, someone embraced him and reassured his heart, but now all hands avoided him. That's how he knew he was different, or maybe no longer different. His pain was insignificant, and for the first time in his life, he was responsible for his own healing. King Solomon stood, dragged his heavy heart to the edge of the porch, and on his new little brother's behalf, he sang sweetly to the wind and the waves. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long way from home, a long way from home. While his new little brother sat shivering and transfixed in a sea of sorrow. Thank you.